Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too.
Chance for a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
There's the header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's in a great position here. He has a look out. Albert Ferrer. Messi. Now it's Eto'o. Played out to the left flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Good read, needed to be. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Mateus producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Victoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Skims one in, takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he...
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Guardiola. And the shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Things starting... And Messi! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get it through? Real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Eto'o. Eto'o! Vitinha. And Bronkhorst. And here's Hullet. Some really good ball movement. Great chance!
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
3 minutes added time.
Borussia Dortmund finding their passes. Chance! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! He's got himself an absolute peach. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah.
Oh no, what has happened here? Batistuta is firing after that one. And that's a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Griezmann. It's Griezmann! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Played in deep. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
It's their second corner of the game. Vitinha is there and he can get that clear. Victoria are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. Well, it's Batistuta. De Jong, he's free, he has got space. Victoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That's been slipped through. Mateus! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's a real opportunity missed there. He's done all the hard work getting to the ball, and all he needed to do was get some control on it.
Griezmann. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Toulouse applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Gordon, played out wide. Koundé. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Knocks it into space. No, that's been intercepted. Rafael Varane. Camavinga. Toulouse looking to pass their way through. Ernest. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Always onto this. Koundé. Rummenigge. Oh, that is it's Salah! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
1 minute added time.
Gordon goes steaming forward. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
There's the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. out towards the flank. Mohamed Salah. And he's surging through. Rummenigge. It's loose, and there's a race. Shapes to shoot! He scores! The breakthrough arrives at last! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, that's a key interception. Mateus! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Howson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass. Takes a shot! And he's following up! And yes, it's there! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. He's got away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's the shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
There will be 3 minutes.
Now it's Griezmann. Looking tidy in possession here. Mateus. Vitinha. And we're done. Vitoria proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick.
Rummenigge! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That's the keeper's ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. And this is Mohamed Salah. Now he's got space here. No, that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. Adams cuts it out. Mateus. And it's Salah. Looking for options for movement. Oh, look at the space. Up he goes! Well, now it's in for the pieces. Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Victoria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shots. Great chance! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Victoria are now luxuriating in it. And a chance! They would have been quick to recover this.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Is there any support? Can he finish? And he hits the net. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Ernest. Vitinha. Victoria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Donatoni. Tries to play it through. And that's a good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
Has been indicated.
Albert Ferrer. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rummenigge. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, well measured. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Victoria head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Donatoni. Mohamed Salah. It's a pretty loose pass. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Has a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Messi. Zanetti. Zanetti gets his head on it! Deftly away. Howson is the team's great visionary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Batistuta. Crosses in it. A header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's been shipped out wide. Engages and forces him off the ball. Irwin spots it and intercepts. Great vision.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly...
Big chance! He scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. Loose now, and they went. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's played it in low. Real chance! Goal! Victoria! And again they hit the front. How very smart. He just got it right.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And he's had it nicked away. Victoria, moments now away from seeing this one out. And this is Messi. Climbs up big! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Substitution.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Beckham has been showed a yellow card for that offence. And Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No way through, so back it comes. Park Ji-sung! So nearly the total turnaround. They simply ran out of time. It has ended all square. What a game. A contest of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
Good ball, good take. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nielsen. That's a good ball. He's in a... Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Victoria have the chance to go the other way. He's got away. Victoria, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Looking to play him in. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Steaming on goalwards. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Vitinha. Mohamed Salah. Great defending, strong and determined. Kashima Antlers applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often.
Rummenigge! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham, this looks... And Beckham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
Mateus, can he get it through? He's shifting through the gears. Decent chance! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Roberto Carlos.
There
It's
will be
Beckham.
1 minute added time.
Rummenigge, and he was quick to react. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick reminder today.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter.
Thank you very much.
I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Victoria leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go.
It's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And he's certainly onside here. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
And look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
After 50 minutes is number 8, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Oh, that's well spotted. Vieri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Nunes made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
Rummenigge. Oh, this is... It's Salah! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Big chance! And we have our very first corner. Mateus plays it short. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's fabulous. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's found a way through. Chance! Deftly away. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read, nice interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Salah. Vitinha, nice interception, well timed. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus, Ernest, and here's Mohamed Salah. Quality ball. Albert Ferrer. Pass somewhat off target. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Robertson. Oh, they could break here. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Vitoria finding their passes. Howson does well to get it back. That has ended up in no man's land.
1 minute added time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Ambitious ball here. Casillas getting this one clear. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the...
Can he finish? And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Vitoria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Now it's Mohamed Salah.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mohamed Salah looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And he's heaved it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Robertson spots it and intercepts. Albert Ferrer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Caught offside that time. Donatoni. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Couldn't squeeze it through. And that pass just didn't quite work. He's gone for goal. He's having a hit. That's been cut out, well played.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's not gone well. Rijkaard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Victoria have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Mohamed Salah, it's Salah! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mohamed Salah really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Searching pass he's played there. Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. So it is still 0-0. Vitinha. And he's forced to go back. Boca Juniors trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Knocks it into space. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Stood up well to him there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Robertson. Gerrard going full steam ahead down the left flank. Played in by Robertson. Adams clears it away. Mohamed Salah is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Robertson. Rijkaard. Nicely aimed pass. Here's Petinia. And he plays one through. And this is Mohamed Salah. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Victoria! And Victoria are in front. And referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And we'd like to inform you now.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Victoria have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Gullit finds himself offside. Looking for the run. And the shot! Really well taken goal. Boca Juniors are all square. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Tries a shot! And it's a goal! And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a... He's having a shot! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Ernest. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Boca Juniors really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Costa Curta tries to play it through.
Boca Juniors clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end.
He gets big! Goal! Boca Juniors! And the comeback is complete! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. Boca Juniors take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Victoria could have here their final chance.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
with nicely by the defence. Rijkaard.
6 added minutes
Mateus.
has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. Costa Curta. And this is Mohamed. Goes for a shot! Koundé is there to clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need...
That's at the end. Victoria pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Victoria just
Clean.
didn't...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team. I mean, 4-4-2 these days, Peter, gets a lot of criticism, but it's unfair. Any system can work if you've got the right players.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. He's through, now is he in? It's full on! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already. Looking for a runner, and he's picked out the... Haaland! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, strongly challenged there. And this is Mohamed Salah. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Takes a shot! And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he...
Neymar is on his... It's Neymar! nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Rummenigge. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! It's there! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Victoria get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Victoria are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Mateus. Ernest. Rummenigge. A true great in every sense of the word. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Forlan. It's a searching pass. He's in a great position here. And he's certainly onside here. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Rummenigge receives it in a good position. Rummenigge! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders and nearly scored a cracker.
And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Diego Forlan. Number 23.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
And Royce! They've scored! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he simply had too much for the defence there, Peter. So quick off the mark, and once he got going, there was absolutely no stopping him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Aubameyang. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Owen. Nicely weighted ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Howson.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Nicely aimed pass. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking to play him in. He's on it, can he get away? He's found a way, big chance! Relentless, just relentless! Of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Liverpool blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Stojkovic. Well-timed, excellent interception. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well measured. And it's made its way to him. And the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you.